So let's talk a little bit more about specifics, some kind of maybe actionable items that you can do for your finances. Yeah, to set you up for financial success.
For the car payment rule, I think this is a really good one. You should be able to put 20% down. It's 20-4-10. That's what you should remember. 20-4-10. So you should be able to put 20% of the car down. It should be 4-year term or less, and it should not be more than 10% of your annual income.
Right.
So those are like the little baseline rules. Also, you know, the priority is to always spend way less than what you make. You know? So, you know, if you need to like make a full like Excel sheet budget, you know, I know he's so good about budgeting and everything. Spreadsheets
are your friend, I think. I'm a spreadsheet guy.
It rubs off on me. I mean, he knows every dollar that he spends, and anytime we go on a trip, you know, you budget it out.
I have a whole
like
spreadsheet. Hotel
food,
spending, transportation, activities.
Yeah, he knows, like, and it calms you, doesn't it? Like when you like look at it calms you.
It's because if
you know exactly
where you are, it's what you're doing.
You've helped me a lot with that.
Sometimes you think about these things and it's just like, oh, it's impossible. It's just impossible. Then you write it down. You're like, no. Okay, well at least now I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, like, I think some people just don't want to know, and it's like, no, you should know.
I think you should know. Like I find it very calming and just like, okay, I know what the situation is now. It's not as nebulous as it was.
Yeah, it's just like, even, you know, how you like if you want to lose weight, you got to count your calories. You know, if you want to be better with your spending, you got to count your spending. Right. You know, you got to know exactly like where it's going to go. Everything goes hand in hand, and I feel like if you're healthier with your body and healthier with everything, you're going to be better with this as well. I feel like it all goes together. All goes together. Mind, body, everything. But I'm all about having random AF jobs on the side. If you need to pick up a couple, you know, if you want to drive Lyft, drive, you know, Uber, just like get ahead of it, do that, you know?
I drove for Uber once.
You did?
For a few weeks there, yeah.
Awesome. I love the odd jobs. During COVID, I had like a mask chain business with my mom. Like, and she would like sew the mask chains, and I would sell them. It was amazing. And me and my mom made a lot of extra money. I wish we could still do that, but you know, nobody's wearing masks anymore.
Right.
But yeah, just having like your side hustles. It's all about having a lot of income streams.
So we've talked a bit about stuff you can do, stuff you want to do. Let's talk about stuff you do not want to do.
Yes.
Here's
4 things that I've done.
You've done all of them. You've done all of them.
Do as I say, not as I did.
Yes. Not as you did. That's the important part.
Yes, exactly.
The first one, payday loans.
Woof.
No.
Just no.
Not a fan.
Not a fan at all. And it's like, there's been so many episodes. I know Million Stories has done an episode of, you know, a bunch of stuff about payday loans. I know John Oliver has a whole, if you want to Google it, he does a great episode about payday loans. The interest they charge, oh my goodness, it will bury you.
Yeah.
You know, it could be 40-50% interest. It could be
crazy.
To the moon.
It's very predatory.
Even way more. It's like, oh yeah, like let me give you your paycheck first, but then you'll owe me the next 10 paychecks. It's crazy.
Right.
Woof, don't do it.
All right, so next one, we talked a bit about this. No 401k withdrawals.
Unless it's like a major life event.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're buying a new house and need, you know, help with a deposit, that's a major life event. If you had an emergency, something crazy health-wise, that's it. But don't do it for a tattoo.
Getting a tattoo is not an emergency.
No.
Getting a tattoo of your cat is not an emergency.
Even if it's by Kat Von D.
Even if it is by Kat Von D. And even if it's a high-quality tattoo, it's still just a tattoo.
Yeah, you shouldn't take out 401k. Let's see, oh yes, this is a big one. Do not use credit to pay off credit. And I know that sometimes, like even, you know, when you're buying a car or whatever, like you can't use a credit card to pay your car payment. You know, you just can't. Like you're not supposed to use, and you shouldn't take out another loan which will cause a lot of interest to pay off another credit card. Like just don't use credit to pay off credit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so then finally we want to talk about taxes.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk about this. The government will get its cut no matter what.
Yeah.
And so if you don't save for taxes, that can be at the end of the year like, oh shoot, I gotta pay all this.
Yeah, if you have a 1099 job, if you are a consultant, if you do not, you know, have insurance through your job, you know, you should probably be saving for your taxes. And you can also pay quarterly. That's what I do a lot of the times when I know I have a lot of consultant jobs. I pay quarterly now, you know, because then I know what I owe, and if I pay too much, great, then I'll get more of a refund.
Right.
It's better paying too much than owing.
Yeah, so those are 4 things not to do.